Hello, hello, my lovelies. It's Miamao10 here, and we're back with Witchwood. I believe this is going to be our last stream of Witchwood as well. Welcome, Moose Boom Potato, indeed. Don't worry. Cloudbot and I went and had a chat in the next room with Paddle. I see he's pulling his shit together. It's good. It's good. Sometimes that's all they need. Just a good talking to. So before I get started, guys, I had an agenda here. There are two things I wanted to talk about, and now I've forgotten about the one. That's right. Okay. So I was hoping that the update for No Man's Sky would pop up before my stream tonight for PS4. Unfortunately, it has not. So we will continue with Witchwood. I'm not sorry to continue with Witchwood. I love this game. But obviously, I think we're all pretty excited about the Sentinel update on No Man's Sky. As soon as it drops, though, I do want to get into it. I'm looking forward to the expedition. I've been watching Moose Gaming, Beeblebum, GT, Apex, Captain Steve. I've been watching their streams during the day, and it's looking very, very exciting. A pedal for Cloud, but indeed, indeed. Um, so I was gonna wait until there were a few more people in the chat, but there's something very close to my heart that I want to bring up. So it's very personal. So sometimes we make really good friends, right? We make good friends all through our lives, and some of them stick with us and some of them don't. And that's okay. That's just part of life. But I also have this really big, great need to say that the friends that stick around, there may come a few times when you feel unsure about how to communicate with someone. And I am one of the biggest miscommunicators you've ever met in your life. I struggle with that tremendously. Um, so recent events in the last couple of days has really highlighted this issue for me. Um, a very good friend of mine from South Africa is having some very terrible mental anxiety issues, and this has kind of come to a head. And when we finally got down and spoke about it, you know, the group of friends from South Africa, when we finally spoke about it, um, one of the things he said was, but nobody asked me if I was okay. And I kind of raised my finger and I was like, excuse me. I was like one of the first people to ask you how you're doing. Are you okay? And you told me everything was fine. And I understand that things like anxiety and depression and that type of thing can make it very difficult to communicate. I get that. I understand that. Um, but in the same breath, I want to impress upon people that are maybe on my side of this scenario. If your instinct is telling you something isn't okay, something, it might be something small, it might be something big, it it could be completely insignificant. But if your instinct is telling you to push this person to speak, whether you do it gently or harshly, I tend to be the latter. I tend to be a bit of a like in your face, like, tell me what's wrong. Mandrake! Oh, 07 for the pie, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Um, Let me just get back to my train of thought. So yeah, I tend to be a kind of in-your-face type of person. I'll bug you and ask you. You know, I can tell something's wrong. I know something's up. Tell me what's going on. And for some reason, I didn't do this with this person, and something really bad could have happened, and I could have ended up regretting that for the rest of my life. Be there for each other in every way. Um, don't be afraid to tell each other that you love each other, that you care about each other, and that you care about each other's well-being. It's vital. And in today's day and age, in this era that we're in of technology, we have no excuses. We really don't. Um, so I don't want to harp on about this. We're not going to harp. Got a game to play. But yeah, just bear it in mind. Really take it to heart. Let each other know you're there. Let each other know you care. It's really important. Right. Back to the Mandrake. Make them talk. Yes. Make them talk. Oh my gosh. Thank you again for the pie, Mandrake, and the encouragement. I appreciate that ever so much. Fly by pie. I love it. I love it. Fly by pie. It's brilliant. Borrows Mia's paddle for No Man's Sky. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little sad. I honestly was hoping that the update would be here, like it would be like a half an hour before stream time, and yeah, it never came. But it's fine. It's okay. We still have Witchwood. We're going to finish this game today. I love you too, Mandrake buddy. Thank you very much, guy. I do mean it. I do mean it. Alrighty, so let's have a quick look-see. What is in our journal? So we've got the hogs in the market and the wolf in the village. So those two are pretty close together. So if we go via the village, then we would obviously start with the wolf. Or we could just bypass and go to the hogs. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What would you guys like to see first? The hogs in the market or the wolf in the village? I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Mary. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. I don't know how that came across. I hope it sounded good. Sometimes I sing good, sometimes I don't sing so good. It's a toss of a coin. How about some nice calming Witchwood after fighting 11 major sentinel battles? I am exhausted and will just slip into bed and listen along. Not a problem. KJ, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty kids, off to bed for me. I look forward to watching everyone's Sentinels footage and streams tomorrow while I'm on the road. Take care. Well, please, please, please be careful on those roads and sleep tight. Sweet dreams. Bravo! Oh, thanks KJ. I've got all teary-eyed now. Just wipe my eyes. Gotta tell you something, I'm loving the green screen, but holy heck, this light is so freaking bright. My poor eyes. My poor eyes. It's gonna take a bit of getting used to. And I'm adding more light, that's the best part. Right, so what'll it be? The wolf or the hogs? Wolf or the hogs, guys? First person to give me wolf or hog. That's the way we're going. Later, Tater. Let me see if I can think of a joke while I wait. I've been all about the llama jokes lately. What was that last one? Oh. It's a good song, bud. It's a really good song. It's a knock knock joke. I don't know how hard it is. So we're going to the market. I don't know how to tell a knock-knock joke on a stream that has as much lag as YouTube streams do. Knock-knock. It's gonna be a long dragged out knock-knock joke. Hello, unicorn with the floppy horn. You're so weird. You can tell I haven't played in a few days. Kind of forgotten the controls here. Right, so which way? There's the hogs. So I wonder what the hogs are about. Could it be about greed? I wonder. Whoa, I went right past them. This is one of those, oh yeah, that's one of those scary chests. They need a weird key, right? I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any ghoul skulls, unfortunately. Right now I'm just trying to find the piggies. Ah, okay, so it is the beggar. Okay, hands will be tied for a few. Gotta swap a 400-pound tool out of press. Behave, peeps. Not a problem, Moose. Be safe, buddy. Clinging to a raggedy shawl, the old panhandler holds a tin cup with trembling hands. Alms for the poor. Sure. You bow your head respectfully to the aged fellow, dropping in a coin into his cup. From under his ratty hood, the man gleams a silver-toothed grin at you. Thank you, kind miss. Sorry. A penny for your thoughts, old-timer. I'm afraid my thoughts are a little muddy as of late. Can't seem to recall what day it is, or when the last time I ate was. Last I remember, I was working at the old hog farm with the other unfortunates. Not quite sure how I ended up back here on the streets. I've had more than a few memories abandon me as well. Say, I must have left a few of my things behind at the farm. Misplaced my boot and, well, I can't remember what else. I don't suppose you'd do me the kindness of taking a look around the place for me. I'm not as spry as I used to be. At the hog farm, you say? I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Maybe they have lost and found. Bless your heart. I do remember that you'll need permission to get through the gates. Those hog sisters run a tight ship. You'll have to go talk to the big hog who runs the butcher shop here in the market. She'll set you up with a work slip. Okay. Butcher, you say? Okay, it's right down here. Wait, a hog runs a butchery? Are you for real right now? Among this merchant's ware you spy a stack of jars that might be of use. The merchant eyes you suspiciously but takes your money. Sure, I'll take the jar. Am I in the wrong? The freaking butcher is up here. Gain entry to the pig farm. Talk to the pig in the market butcher shop. There we go. You. Is this your brethren hanging from here? Good lord. Big pig. Chopping through a hunk of meat with a gigantic cleaver, the surly looking swine merely grunts at you while you approach. When you approach, sorry. Excuse me, I heard that you were the one to talk to about getting a work slip. That what you heard? Well, you heard wrong. We got enough good-for-nothing workers. Now buzz off. You glance at the halo of flies buzzing around the pig's scalp. Listen, there must be some way to get a slip. Well, I am running low on ingredients to make summer sausage, and none of these nincompoops can hold two thoughts in their heads. Tell you what, you get me the things I need, and I'll give you your precious work slip. Roast beast, eggs, skipper scale. Ooh, so we're gonna have to go for skipper scales. Let's see, what do we have? Do we have any skipper? Oh, we actually do have 3 skipper scales. So we don't need to do that. We happen to have 15 eggs. How is that even a thing right now? What do we need to make roast hog? We just need some herbs. Alrighty. Okay, I think we're sorted. Yep, we've got everything we need. You plop the sweet-smelling hog down onto a relatively clean section of countertop. The pig grunts in acknowledgement. You push the basket of eggs towards the hog. She holds each one up to a candle flame and oinks in apparent satisfaction. Your fishy catch still flops about, gasping for water, but the hog puts a stop to that with her hefty cleaver. Head up the market and go northeast and give this to my sis at the gate. The smell of hot dung ought to guide you to the spot. I can hardly contain myself. Well, go contain yourself at the hog farm, before I lose my temper. He slaps a work slip down on the table. Ew, this place is gross. Yep, definitely taking my piece here. Oh, listen to them. They're like almost like slavers. Jeez. And I'm not a big fan of the sound of buzzing flies. Do I need to collect this again? Do I have any traps? No, I don't. Let's put these in there. Thank you. We haven't actually used rat tails yet, and I have a feeling that's where we're probably gonna need them. Okay, let's back up that way. Oh, hey, Bessie, what you doing here? To the pig farm. Jeez, look at this one. Tall pig. Whoa there! No one gets into our hog farm without a work slip. And if you want to work for us, you gotta fit the demographic. And what demographic is that? The kind that don't ask too many stupid questions. Now, you got a work slip or not? You hand over the slip of paper and the hog squints at it with her piggy little eyes. You don't look like you can lift a wheelbarrow, let alone last a good day's work. You're nothing but skin and bones. I've got the work slip, don't I? So let me in. Fine, fine. It's no bacon off my back if you find yourself face down in the mud after your old heart gives out. Or aren't you just a friggin' joy to behold? It's very strange that there are farm pigs. Search the pig farm for the beggar's belongings. Right, what are we looking for exactly? Now you said something about a shoe. What the hell are you? That's a big pig, gassy pig. Digestive tablets for the gassy pig. Seems appropriate. So let's make some digestive tablets if we can. Oh no, what is that? Goblin snot, oh my word. Okay, well, let's keep looking. They definitely seem to be slaving here. This gaggle of workers appears to be squabbling over something. Hand it over, I saw it first. Fat chance you've already got those good leg wraps while I'm still going barefoot. Give it here. You see the object of their contention, a dirty old boot. Ah, that must be my friend's forgotten piece of footwear. The workers ignore you and continue fighting over their pathetic prize. Surely there's a way everyone can be happy. Elf shoes? 3 pairs of elf shoes. And growth potion. Good golly Miss Smiley. Elf shoes and growth potion. What do we need to make that? It was just the one growth potion. You pop the cork on the growth potion. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back into town. Yeah, I'll be back. Because I can't remember exactly what you need for the elves to get their boots from them. Shiny lures. Okay. What do we need for shiny lures? We should be able to make 3, I hope. Put these in our... Alright, that's 1 pair. I'm still looking for your stuff, but just hang in there. Right now I'm trying to find elves. shit, did I scare him now? There we go. Hello, kitty cats! Kinda hoping this one will respawn that was over here. He's not here now. I guess we'll keep looking. It's funny, when I wasn't looking for them, they seem to be everywhere. While I'm running around looking for one, come back here, Sweet Sprite. Collect some stuff. Thank you. I don't want to go to the docks. Oh, here we go. Sweet, that's 3 pairs of elf shoes. Since I've got a pot, I might as well grab some milk from Bessie over here. Got you guys some shoes. You put down the minuscule slippers, these won't be big enough for anybody. You sprinkle a couple of carefully measured drops of growth potion onto the tiny shoes. They make a sound like popcorn and burst into a size much more accommodating to human feet. The bickering workers look over at the source of the noise and their eyes go wide. Hey, look, those are new shoes. Dropping the old boot in the mud, they rush over to try on the new footwear. Check it out, they got jangly bells on the toes. Ah, we got the boot. And they've got new shoes, but they're not wearing them. Okay. I thought they'd be wearing them. The slop trough is overflowing with filth, like something is clogging the drainage hole. Thorough cleaning should dislodge the obstacle. What do we need? Purification water. Can I make purification water? Ah, we do not have all the ingredients for purification water. We need ghostly ectoplasm and water. So I'm gonna have to see because I need to. How many? No, I don't have any. Okay. So let's make some pots. And then we'll need to grab some water from town. And what was the other thing? Ectoplasm. We need to go to the graveyard. Where would the water be here? Oh, possibly at the fountain? While we're in the graveyard, I might see to get some more skulls. Where is... That would be over here. No, it's not here either. Alright, well we'll see if we can get water in the graveyard. What? So ectoplasm we get from these dudes, yes. So what do I need for you? Exorcism charm. And how many of those did we need? Just the one, okay. Exorcism charm. Bat wings, which means we're gonna need traps. Was that the right trap for the spiders? What did I use for the spiders? Arachnocide. Now the question is, can I make these? Wait, where did I get the bat wings from? Was it in the cave? Well, not the cave, the crypt. I think it was in the crypt. Oh, here's the bats right here. Bait sticks. Bait sticks I can do. Nice, we got two. Okay. What was the original thing we were doing? Purification water, right? And then we just need to find water. I think the dude that we helped here, I think he had a water spigot. right near him. And I do need to check what these guys need. Spirit salts. Can I make spirit salts? Two more heads. That's the crypt. We don't need to go into the crypt. Ah. Come here, heads. Nice. 2 heads with 1 spirit salt. Thank you, Mr. Head. Come on down. Yeah, they don't like this lamp. Alrighty, then we should have everything we need to make our purification water. Oh no, we still need water! Like actual water. Secret tunnel. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but it did. Secret tunnel. Water. Where is water? Aha! Here we go. Marvelous. Marvelous. Back to the market. You flush out the disgusting container, eventually getting to the root of the drainage problem. A tooth! That's odd. I doubt any of the pigs around here have had much dental work done. Ah, that's funny. So I do feel like my last thing is gonna be this big old oinky. gassy pig. This particular pig looks a bit green in the face, and the odors emanating from it are somehow even worse than the local bouquet. What's the matter, Hamlet? Did you eat something that didn't agree with you? Some stomach medicine ought to sort you out. Yes, so what is it we needed here? Goblin snot. Wow, isn't that fun? Off to the forest we go. Anyone want a cup of goblin snot? Forest, I think that's home. Yeah, no, that's forest. Don't quite remember what I needed for the goblins. Goblin snot. Yes, indeed. I'm going to go pick a goblin's nose. Provided I can find one of the slimy little buggers. Dreadful doll. What do I need for the dreadful doll? Hopefully just one. Yeah, might as well just make two of them. Give me your snot, you little snot. You hit me. How dare you hit me? Yeah, I'm gonna put this in here. Thank you for the hair. Pink, piddling, pink, pink, piddling, pink, pink. So I'm gonna try and get all three of these guys together. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you better be afraid, little shits. I'm gonna need a healing potion myself. Just stop here for a second. I don't think I've got any ready-made, no. There we go. All good. Hello, pixies. Ew, I know, right? And the fact that it's goblin snot probably means it's worse than usual. Actually, while I'm here, I need some more twine. Been going through a lot of sticks and twine. Right, back to the pigs. The oink oinks. If everything goes well, we should find out today what the story is with the sleeping maiden. We got your medicine, piggy. Not the pickiest eater, the sick swine eagerly gobbles up the antacid you offered. You hear a bubbling sound coming from the pig's stomach and decide it's best to avert your eyes from the horrors of a natural process. When you look back, the pig has fallen asleep in the mud, looking much happier with its state of being. You turn your attention to the aftermath and gawk at the obvious cause of the beast's indigestion. A bone, a large bone. You sort through the collection of objects you've accrued. A silver tooth, a human bone, and a chewed boot. Not sure what happened in this horrible place, but I've got a suspicion that old beggar may have lost more than just his memories. Just put it on the table. Don't worry. Gosh, the kid gave me a heart attack now. Don't worry about it. Put it down. But I've got a suspicion that old beggar may have lost more than just his memories here. I better go see him. He'll be missing his boot at the very least. So, digestive tablets made with goblin snot. That's the cure right there. That's the stuff right there. Definitely make me throw up, that's for sure. Ah, you've returned. Did you have any luck finding my, what was it I lost again? You place the collected remains in front of the man. Do any of these look familiar to you? Oh, that's my favorite boot. I was wondering where that got off to, but what are these? The man runs his finger over the bone and silver tooth, with a creeping realization crossing his face. His skin begins to take on an ephemeral pallor. They killed him. Am I dead? It would certainly appear that way. Don't feel too bad. These sort of things have a way of sneaking up on us. But I remember now. I was up at the hog farm, but I was too old, too weak to work. The sisters, they said I was useless. They threw me in the feed truck. And then, all those hungry pigs. Oh, no, no. How could they do this to me? All my life, I was starving. I had to beg for table scraps. And then they fed me to the pigs? I'm very sorry things ended this way. We ought to hold a feast to honor your life properly. A feast? I've never had a feast. Where would we get the food, and who would come? Everyone I know is slaving away for those horrible sows. You cast a glance at a nearby communal cooking pit. I think I have a solution to both those problems. Don't you worry. I'll make sure you have a meal to remember. Investigate the cooking pit in the market. Oh, almost forgot. I want to make some of those keys. Ha ha ha! You sucker fool! Right, where? It's the cooking pit in the market pit. Cooking pit. Hi Pearson! Hello! Last I saw you were playing someone people were calling a witch. Now you're literally playing one. Yes! Hug on a spit? I think that sounds like a plan, KJ. I just need to figure out where the heck this cooking pot is. Cooking pot in the marketplace. That's a butcher. Fish market. Ah, hold on. Is this it? No, it's not. Come here, you soot sprite. I thought maybe that was it, but no. Yeah, I like my weird games, Hyperion. I like them a lot. I'm actually looking at one that's currently in early access that I'm really looking forward to. You guys should check it out. It's called Prim. It's definitely right up my alley. I'm too fast for you, thief. I am not seeing a cooking pit anywhere. Danny called. Cooking. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I see it. I see it. Nope. No, that's not it either. What the hell? Where is this cooking? Haha! The Spit has seen a fair share of community cookouts. Though it isn't in the best shape, it will be enough for what you have in mind. Now then, what should be on the menu? You clap your hands together hungrily. I think pork would be most appropriate. First, I'll have to fashion the proper container. A feast need not be flesh and blood if the spirit is hungry. Porcine effigy. Porcine effigy. Oh, I just realized we're so close to finishing our grimoire. What the hell is that? Dough. I need milk. Okay. Well, Bessie is just up the way. Now let's go to Bessie and grab some milk. Yo, Bessie, honey, I need some milk. Thank you. Alrighty, 4 stacks of sticks. Alrighty. And the last thing was one of those weird freaky looking dolls. Oh shit. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the field. We need wheat. Wheaty. Let's see. How gonna spit? Hiya, Hyper. DG squared. Hello. How are you today? Hello, Hope and DG. Hype. I'm assuming it means. Thanks for dropping the links there, Moose buddy. To the fields. I think the fields were right at the bottom here. Up to the top. Just want to make sure, was there anything else I needed here for this dude? Should just be the wheat, yeah. Wheat! Should be all we need. Yep. And one by porcine effigy. The Dunskies. I'm good, thanks, Mia. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. Ah, yes, hype. Dang, order wrong. All good, buddy. I understood. Up to our cooking pot. When wandering around, and this damn thing was right here. One porcine effigy. You set a tiny false creature amongst the ashes of the cooking pit. It wriggles and squeals with impotent hunger. Now, to fatten up this little piggy, I'll start with the smallest pig sister. But I'll need to collect something special to bind her spirit. Small pig switch. Pig switch, where is that? Visit the small pig at the pig farm. Ah, okay. Visit the small pig. You can hear the runty swine squealing even before you see her. Holding her crop high, she busies herself admonishing a cluster of poor workers. I ought to feed your useless rumps to the meat grinder, you filthy mongrels. Do we pay you to work or to sleep? They recoil from their taskmaster's lashes. You don't pay us at all. Say there, you seem to have gotten an awful lot of use from that grotty old switch. What would you say to a trade? What? A trade? I've had this whipper ever since I was a wee suckling. No way, no how am I giving up my precious little float. Lashmaster 2000. Lashmaster 2000. I'm not even going there. Ah, we need pumpkin bones. Gosh darn it. Back to the field we go. This one's definitely making us work for this one. Damn, done a lot of traveling today. To go and catch us some pumpkins. Pumpkins! Alright, where is Pumpkin Patch? Get over here. You're very annoying, that sound of yours. Hush up, turkey. Alright, what do I need for these guys? Snagvine. Oh no. How many of the bones do I need? Just one. Okay. Yeah, I'm running low on the mosquito snout thing that I need for this resource. Thank you. Lash Master 3000. Acquired. It's so weird how the witch has like crow feet. Alright, so I'll give you the Lashmaster 2000. I don't know why I said 3000 earlier. You give me your little itty bitty switch. Is that a Lashmaster 2000? With extra stinging barbs and rawhide non-slip grip? I like it. The one and only. I thought you were doing such an excellent job keeping these poor exploited souls under your hoof that you deserved a reward. He snatches the whip out of your hands with glee, tossing her old straw lash in the mud without a second glance. Not even saying thank you, she scampers off to test out her newly acquired motivational tool on unsuspecting farm workers. So we need to go get back to the cooking pot very quickly before she hits the poor people too much. Rawhide, non-grip. Non-slip grip. Alrighty. You feed the ratty straw whip into the mouth of the porcine effigy. Despite the thing not having any teeth, you distinctively hear the sound of crunching as it chews up its first meal. The effigy shudders and swells in size, becoming a healthy-sized piglet made of straw. One down, two to go. For this beast to go off without a hitch, I'll need to gather something important from that swinish middle sister. Tall Pigs Club. I think it's this one over here. I think the eldest one is the one that's in the butcher shop. Excuse me. Hey you! You're the one who gave me my little sister that souped up whipper, ain't you? Well, I do twice as much work with that stinking twerp as that stinking twerp. This old beaten stick has served me well these long years, but if she gets an upgrade, then why shouldn't I? Magnum Browbeater. Looks like we've got everything we need for the Magnum Browbeater. Oh, Magnum Browbeater. The sow takes a few test swings with her new cudgel. I always get that word wrong. Making you duck for safety. Aha! Now that's more like it. Solid build. Perfect balance. You won't be needing that cracked old stick anymore. I'll just take that off your hands. Huh? Sure, whatever. It's as good as firewood now. She ignores you and goes looking for pine cones or small animals to take a swing at. My goodness. These hogs are just mean. Mean-spirited slavers. Alrighty, Tall Pigs Club. You chop up the well-weathered cudgel into bite-sized pieces and offer them to the small effigy. It wastes no time gobbling up the bits of wood and crunching them into splinters. Satisfied with its second meal of sticks, the simulated pig rumbles excuse me, and once again grows in size. This ham is almost ready for dinner. It just needs one more helping of soul food. Something special from that brutish butcher will be the last ingredient I need. Big Pig's whetstone. Yeah, it's definitely gotten bigger. You see the enormous swine hacking apart a haunch of meat with her cleaver. Its dull and chipped blade has clearly seen better days. She sneezes heavily before wiping a glob of snot with the back of her hand. You again? What do you want now? As your dutiful employee, I've been taking it upon myself to improve your meat business. That whetstone of yours looks like it's not doing a great job of keeping your tools sharp. She raises an eyebrow at the worn slab of grindstone sitting on the countertop. I suppose it might be time to replace the old girl. Just think of how much more brutal you could be with a brand new sharpener. Magi-Sharp Extra Large. Oh, what is that? Lucky Strop. Oh my giddy aunt. Right. So we're going to the field and we're going to the mountains. I will be back. I didn't even look at how many of each we needed. Hopefully just one of each. Because I've got everything else. I just need the... what is this? Lucky Strop. So we need one more rabbit's foot and one of the... what is that? A pixie hat or something? I think... are they pixies or what were they? I don't know. We'll find out when we get to the field. I suppose the last two were bound to be 100? 100 what? I think there was one of these dudes up here. Gnome, I need a gnome hat. Puzzle box. Hey, no problem. Sweet. Alright, now we just need one rabbit's foot. You need 100 of them? Good lord, no. Well, hello Connor, how are you? 100? Ah, I'll be here for 2 days, collecting 100 rabbit's feet. If I remember right, I think it was snare traps for the rabbits, but I'll just double check. And then hope to hell the birds don't. Yeah, snap traps. Nice. That was relatively quick and painless. I'm good, thanks Connor. Very good, thank you. One by Magic Shop extra large whetstone, and back to the market. Mandrake donated pie? Yes, he did. He did indeed. No, we're gonna go to which shop? Alright, here's your magic shop. The sow slowly grinds the blade of her cleaver across the new whetstone, sending flecks of rust flying. She plucks a hair from her own chin and tests the keenness of the edge by splitting it in half. Ho ho, not bad at all. Go on, take this old stone and throw it in the trash bin. Well, thank you very much. You toss the old brick into the effigy's ravenous maw, and it cracks into dust within moments. With its final meal of bricks, the porcine simulacrum swells to monstrous proportions. A rattling laugh chills your blood as the old man's spirit looks upon your work. Aha! What a proper beggar's feast this is! I thank you for the kind gesture, but I still don't see how this will bring justice to those wretched swine. Just you wait. I have to fire up the barbecue first. The spark is all that's needed now. Oh, Cinderbox. Uh-oh, what am I missing? Dang it! Freaking firefly! Freaking... Can't I just use a melting pot? It's the same thing. Ready to fry some pigs, man. Yep, 314. Pie is nice too. That was flyby pie. Best kind. I feel like the forest is gonna be my best bet. Dag nabbit. Stickage. Running super low on stickage. Come here, fireflies. Got our cinderbox. It feels like the first time. It feels like the very first time. First time, the first 1000th time? Right, X marks the spot. Striking a spark into the pit, you set a tinder alight. The tinder alight. You take a step back, watching the orange flames leap high into the air. The porcine effigy blackens as you tend the fire and fuss over the coals. A succulent aroma begins to waft on the wind. The old man licks his translucent lips hungrily. I swear I can almost smell a delicious roast. Ah, if only it were real. Over the sound of crackling logs, you hear a crowd of footsteps come padding down the road towards the cooking pit. Over here, I knew I smelled something good. It's the others, my friends, you've come back. Aye, a ghost. No, wait, is that old man Mac McGraw? Say it ain't so, old timer. When you never showed up the morning for the morning head count, we all feared the worst. It's true, I ended up as pig food. Can you believe that? I worried you would all face the same fate as me. However, did you escape the hog farm? It was the strangest thing. The swine sisters started complaining about the weather being too hot, even though it's pretty chilly if you ask me. All of a sudden they bolted out into the woods, squealing all the way, left the gate wide open and everything. Then we smelled something delightful in the breeze, couldn't resist it. It's been so long since we've had anything other than pig slop. Gosh, that smells so good. Is it barbecue? Where did you get all that food? In place of the brick, sticks, and straw, the porcine effigy has split into a mountain of delectable sizzling meats. Ham, sausage, bacon, it all looks so delicious. What a wonder, it truly is a feast. Thank you. What did I tell you? Enjoy yourself for a little while longer and be at peace. The starving crowd happily helps himself to the feast, cheering, laughing, and praising the old ghost's name. You see something twinkle amongst the cooling coals of the cooking pit. What is that? Warm to the touch, you pick out a piece of greasy gristle from the soot. On closer inspection, it appears to be 3 separate chunks. One fat piece, one long piece, and one small piece. The souls of the pigs. Woohoo! We did it! We did it! We did it! We have completed the souls of the pig. Or the hogs, or whatever you want to call them. Right, we're off to the village next. But before we go there, I have one more skeleton key. So let's see if we can find one more of these monster chests. Oh, chill, Goose. I'm not coming in there. I don't need anything from you. I know there was another monster chest, I just can't remember exactly where it was. Haha. Aha, there it is. Oh, a mimic's toe. Alright. Let's get to the village. We'll see how far we can get with this today. Where are we going? House with the red door. Won't let me in, I'll show them. What's wrong with you, bud? Dag nabbit, what do they mean too young for the tavern? I'm plenty big enough to go in there. Hello there, child. What are you so perplexed about? Child? I'm no child. I am fierce, full-muscled man. He puffs out his tiny chest proudly. Oh, that must explain the little patches of fuzz on your chin there. His cheeks flush red in embarrassment as he tries to reassert his dominant facade. Hey, it's rude to stare. Anyway, I just shaved. I knew I should have let my beard grow out more. That crotchety old barkeep says I look too young to go into the tavern. What business do you have in a dank place like that? A lad like you shouldn't be wasting all his allowance on ale. I'm not wasting my... I don't get an allowance. I'm a brave hunter, or at least I will be as soon as I can catch my first quarry. And what exactly are you hunting? Only the biggest, baddest beast of them all. The wolf. Do you know how many houses he's blown down? Not to mention all the missing maidens. Missing maidens, you say? Everyone knows that treacherous dog has a sweet tooth for pretty damsels. He lures them out into the dark woods so he can gobble them up. The town's guard too scared to help. The town's guard's too scared to help, so it's up to me to put the stop to this terror. His terror. And he's inside the tavern. Right now. A shame there's no miners allowed. Let me have a look at this feral fellow and see if he's as bad as you claim. Well, I guess I'll just post up here until he comes out. Then I'll give him a taste of my blunderbuss. Right. So, the womanizer, it seems. Oh my word. He does look like quite the character. So definitely a tip for anyone who decides to play this game. Whichever large area or room you go into to speak to whoever the chapter is about, whether it be the wolf or the hogs or whatever, look around in that place because there will be a chest with things for you. Oh look, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Oh god, and he's a heavy breather too. Yeah. Ah, he's one of those uber creepy peoples. You find the wolf looming over a frightened looking barmaid. Come on, Red, why don't you join me for a midnight snack? I already told you I can't. I've got work to do. I'm sure your boss won't mind one bit. Don't make me beg now. Please, I really have to get back to work. Ah, but you're just so delectable. A real feast for the eyes. You accidentally tread on the wolf's tail. Oh, excuse me, sir. He jumps up with a yelp and spins to face you angrily. Yow, watch where you're stepping, you old hag. Terribly sorry, I couldn't tell you apart from the dirty rug on the floor. He bares his fangs at you menacingly. That's quite the insult. I like it. What did you say to me? While the wolf is distracted, the young maiden slips away and disappears into the gloom of the tavern. Rah, now look what you've done. Where'd she go? He shoves his way past you to go prowling around the bar. The huntsman's tale rings true. I better find where that barmaid got to before she becomes dinner. I have to turn this down in my ear a little bit. It's loud. Find the barmaid. Ah, there she is. You see the maid's red hood poking out from behind a wooden barrel. Oh, it's just you. Thanks for helping me out back there. It was getting a little cramped. It's hard enough serving meat all day, but to have to deal with that slavering wolf too. He does seem like the relentless type. Are you alright? Just a bit rattled. I was ready to smash a tray over his snout if he got any closer, but I'm sure that would have landed me in hot water with spice. The wolf's turning over every table and bar stool trying to sniff you out. Great, I guess I'll just hide back here and reorganize the storeroom or something. I admire your sense of self-preservation, but maybe there's a more permanent solution to this problem. I know a young huntsman looking to prove himself. Perhaps we can lure the wolf outside and deal with him there. Sure, but how? You can count me out as bait, because I'm done being dog food. I doubt that Mutt can see very well in this dingy place. I might be able to fashion a convincing enough likeness to trick him. You eye a nearby coat rack. That ought to make a good starting place. Well, whatever you're gonna do it fast. I'm losing out on tips. Find a suitable frame. This old coat rack ought to serve as a solid frame. You won't need much to fool the wool, but the enchantment will take a special touch. Key to my heart, sewing kit, protective talisman. Key to my heart. Oh, you gotta be joking. Dryad fruit. And what is this? Deep? Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go to the docks. And then I'm gonna have to go to the forest again to find dryad fruit. And that's just for the key. So what is the other thing? Crap. So we're going to the forest, the swamp, and the docks. The last one was the talisman. I thought I had more milk. Well, you'll have to wait here. I will be back. Got quite a shopping list to go and get. Should be able to make the glue, make the talisman. What's the other thing? Oh, going to the swamp to get mosquito duties so we can get a sewing kit. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of milkshake. Hey Millwall Gary, how you doing, buddy? How treats the day? Though for you it's like after midnight already. Well after midnight. Did you just wake up or have you not been to bed yet? Right, so we're gonna need to make some smoke bombs. Oh wow, we're actually out of... What is that? Frog slime? Wow. Okay. I like to try and get 2 mosquitoes together. I think the last thing we're gonna do has got something to do with this guy. Alright, first things first, let's make a sewing kit. Might as well just make 2. And then the last thing we need... we need to make a key. We're out of bones. We need to go to the graveyard. Okay. All good, 3:38 AM in bed. Ah, you're getting ready to sleep. Thing we need here. We need from the dock and we need from the forest. So we'll go to the forest first. I think the dock is going to prove to be the toughest one. I think it's those big guys. I think I need to get one of those big fish guys at the docks. I know where there's a dryad tree. Nighty night, buddy. Sleep tight. Thank you so much for popping in. I do appreciate it very much. Ah, there it is. We'll need a cinder box. Got our fruit. Now we just need whatever the fish dude is going to give us. Whatever that is. Hi Gary, good night Gary. Yeah, quite. Not 100% sure. I think it's the big fish guy, but I can't be 100% sure. Tidal tincture. Oh my freaking kitty aunt. Kidding. Okay, so that's that. Skip a scale. So those are the little fish. Those weird running fish. We have to go all the way up there. Yes, yes, Krabby. Why am I not seeing any of those weird running fish? Ah, crap. Lay off, dude. This is really weird. The last time I was here, they were freaking everywhere. Now I can't find one. I think I need 3 of them. Oh no, I don't want to go to the market. See if we can try and get to that side of town. Maybe they're wandering around there. No! Oh. Actually, I am wondering if it's the fishing spots that I'm looking for. Oh, piss off, crab. Crab trap. Two bundles. it, this bloody big fish is in my way. Okay, well that gave us 2 at least. Let's see here. That was enough! Excellent. Excellent. Right, we've got what we need for the key. We need to make the potion to make the key. Need to make this to make the potion, to make the potion, to make the potion, to make the key. Good grief. We have everything now. Okay. Where does this path go? To the village. Okay, we'll just keep going that way then. Righty. Where is this? Are you still looking for her? Alright, sewing kit. You take stock of the bits and bobs needed for sewing together a convincing physique. There should be enough spare rags in the storeroom for ample stuffing. You won't need much to fool the wolf. If this is to survive an attempt on the wolf, it will need all the magical assistance it can get. You tap the key and hear a lovely tone. This will power the puppet's heart and give it a romantic allure. Place the last stitch against the mannequin's doll-like face. Its plump head hangs against the coat rack, no livelier than a reed in the wind. Are you sure this will work? I know the wolf doesn't have the keenest eyes, but he's no fool either. You grin underneath your cauldron and extend a gnarled finger towards the red hood hanging on the coat rack. It'll work just fine, my dear. A hound relies on his sense of smell more than anything else. This spare cloak of yours will complete the illusion. You throw a hood over the puppet's form and utter a dark curse beneath your breath. A great tremor passes through the building, shaking its foundation and making the lights flicker. An eerie light fills the room, illuminating the puppet's body. Its head cocks ever so slightly to hold you in an unsettling gaze. It's alive! Take the puppet. I had better deploy this puppet out of the wolf's sight. This back room should do fine. Then I'll simply walk it over to that salivating carnival and strike up a conversation. You guide the puppet on its invisible strings and bump it into the wolf. Well, 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 look who's come back. I knew you couldn't hide from me forever. You contort the puppet in a flirtatious twist and blow a kiss from the doll's stitched lips. What do you say you and me get out of this stinking tavern, eh? I'll take you up to my place, let you simmer in the moonlight. You do your best to make the puppet flutter its eyelashes seductively, but the lids get stuck halfway. Thankfully, the wolf is paying too much attention to his hunger to notice. Don't be shy now. I'll show you the night of your life. It'll be a real treat, I promise. The wolf caresses the doll's burlap cheek with a clawed finger, grinning from ear to ear. The puppet returns his affection with a vacant, button-eyed stare. I've just got to get a few things prepared. Meet me at my cabin in the dark wood just north of the swamp. It's a very dangerous road, so don't think about running off. But don't worry, I'll be watching you every step of the way. You know, to make sure you're safe. He licks his chops enthusiastically, lashing his bushy tail back and forth. The wolf struts out of the tavern as if he had won 1,000 gold coins. You pilot the doll back to the storeroom and it collapses into a bundle at your feet, ready for its next assignment. You did it! That wolf is finally out of my hair! Thank you so much. Maybe now I can finally get some work done around here. But I didn't hear a gunshot from our brave huntsman. I best go see if his ambush went awry. Take care, my dear. Don't let the dogs keep you down. Alright, let's go see what's going on with the huntsman. Wolf is there still? No, he's left the building. The young hunter is practically shaking in his boots when you find him outside the tavern. I couldn't do it. I brought that wolf right to you and you chickened out? What kind of hunter are you? Did you see him? He's huge and hairy. He gave one look at my little blunderbuss and howled with laughter. How am I even supposed to scratch that monster with this puny pop gun? Sounds like you need some better ammo. As I recall, wolves have a particular distaste for silver. By Abram's beard, you're right. What I need is a silver bullet. Right. Silver bullet. So, our reagents list is full. We only have one space left on our spells. What do I need to make this? Puzzle box? And glitter bomb. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Won by a glittery silver bullet, sir. Where's your silver bullet? This is perfect. That wolf won't know what hit him. I'll meet you at the dark wood and we'll put an end to his terror once and for all. With bullet and blunderbuss in hand, the huntsman jogs off down the road towards the swamp. I'm sure he finds his bravery along the way, or it won't matter what sort of slugs he's slinging. This is true. Alright, back to the swamp we go. This is where the troll comes in. Was it up this way? Yes. Oh no, still not dealing with this is a new area for us, the Darkwood. You find yourself looking down the gaping mouth of a gun muzzle. Who's there? Show yourself. Don't you point that thing at me. Oh, yes ma'am, sorry ma'am. It's just so darn dark here, I can hardly see my own shadow. Why do you think they call it the Dark Wood? Keep your head on your shoulders, lad. We've got a big bad wolf to bring down. Right. Haha. I'm totally not afraid of a vicious 7-foot tall killer who makes his home in the forest as black as night. You need to concentrate on the task at hand. We only have one silver bullet, and if the wolf catches even the smallest whiff of our plan, it's curtains for us. Haha, no pressure. So what exactly is the plan? The wolf is waiting in his cabin. I'll sneak up and lure him to you with my puppet, just as I did before at the tavern. Meanwhile, you'll find a good hiding spot and ready your gun. And this time, I won't wimp out. I've got the silver bullet, so, do you know which way to the wolf's cabin? I can't really make out a path or anything. Let me worry about that, you just get yourself ready. And remember, don't miss. Yeah, I'd say that's a rather important factor there. Don't miss. You squeeze through the gaps in the trees and duck under claw-like branches, but you've somehow managed to end up right where you started. Bah, I'll never make head nor tails of these pathways. Perhaps I should ask someone with a bird's eye view. A keen-eyed owl inspects you from its roost. Hoo hoo hoo. Well, hoo hoo to you too. I wonder what it is you're trying to say. Avian Lexicon. Is that our last? Yes, that's our grimoire completed. Oh my god, I hope I've got what I need for this. A fucking blue feather. Okay. I'll be back, dude. You just hang out there. Don't get eaten. What's up, Moose? Did something happen? Why are you saying hello again? Hey Mia, don't miss. Right? It's not me who's shooting, it's him. He's the one who mustn't miss. Yeah, we are gonna go over our stream time in order to finish this one, it seems. Fire's gonna be poking at me soon, guaranteed. Right, so we need to make a... Right. No, you goddamn squirrel! Like I can afford freaking. Better not be any more squirrels around here. Come on, bird, before a squirrel gets here. Seriously? No! No! Oh my god! I'm running out of sticks here, people. There's somewhere where there aren't any squirrels that I can put this down. Thank you. Bloody squirrel. Right, we've got our avian lexicon. And a lot of squirrel meat. I need sticks. Whoa, 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 no poking on the stream. There is a separate site for that. Ah! Bloody squirrel. He was pissing me off, man. Friggin' squirrel. Get away from me, mosquito. Unless you want to be next. You wave your linguistic scroll at the owl, magical quill at the ready. Well, speak up. Hoo hoo hoo. The quill scribbles across the parchment of its own accord, translating the owl's hoots into something more understandable. Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. What the does that even mean? I thought owls were supposed to be wise. Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. Drat, I'll need to find a path through these trees. Are those cardinal directions hidden in the owl's riddle? Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. West, west, north, north, east, south, east, north. I'm gonna have to type those in chat. Or let me just pull up a notepad real quick. West, west, north, north, east, south, east, north. Never eat silkworms. Oh, west. West. North. North. East. South. East. North. That must be the wolf's cabin up ahead. Yay, we made it! Be a start. Be a start? Never eat sour watermelon. Oh, mine is never eat silkworms. He's expecting Little Red to come knocking, so I'll need to use the puppet to lure him into the huntsman's ambush. Your puppet, the red-hooded doll. You puppet the red-hooded doll to the door of the wolf's rickety cabin. An evil light glows from within, casting eerie shadows on the ground. You lift the puppet's head to peep through the window. spotting chewed bones and torn rags littering the floor, but no sign of the wolf. Suddenly, yellow eyes stab out of the shadows. There you are, my delectable little pork chop. I was beginning to think you had forgotten about me. Through the string of the puppet, a chill runs down your spine as your animal instincts can't help but scream one thing. Run! Preferring to hunt under the cover of darkness, the wolf pauses to snuff out a glimmering wisp. You'll need to use these wisps to your advantage if you hope to outrun the wolf. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, the wolf's claws close around the puppet as he opens his jaws wide to swallow it whole. Before he can snatch up the doll in his teeth, you yank its invisible strings, pulling the puppet out of its grasp and back to your hiding spot. Drat, I'll need to start over again. He's fast, but the wisp light might be enough to distract him. How the hell? He'll pick up my scent. I'll have to set up my puppet from a distance and then lure him to the huntsman. Yes, I know that, but I'm trying to understand the wisps. Hyped with that Konami code. Oh god, okay. Mighty Monarch, hello! How are you? It's been a while. How you doing, my man? Oh, I see it now. Okay, I see it. This huntsman better be ready this time. At your command, the puppet comes to a halt at the center of the moonlit clearing. The wolf bursts out of the shadows, gripped by ferocious rage. Ha ha ha, there's no place left to hide, little piggy. You're mine now, all mine. Baring his fangs, the wolf pounces into the air with a tremendous force. The sound of thunder roars loudly from across the clearing. Crows scatter into the night air, and the dark wood falls silent. Blinking in disbelief, the wolf staggers to a stop. He glances down at his chest where crimson spot blossoms out onto his vest. The huntsman reveals himself from the bushes, holding his smoky weapon anxiously. You shot me! The beast crashes to the ground, exhaling his final breath. His glassy eyes transfix on the full moon high above. Hesitantly, the huntsman boggles at the wolf before a triumphant grin crosses his face. I did it! I actually did it! I defeated the wolf! Don't forget that you had some help, kid. This villain won't hunt any longer. And that's what really matters. As the huntsman strikes a courageous pose atop his trophy, something pearly white falls from the wolf's mouth. A tooth. You pick up a glistening fang, broken by the wolf's fall. From deep inside the bloody tooth, you can faintly hear the whimpering of a dog, the soul of the wolf. The souls of the stag, hawk, hogs, and wolf rattle inside your pack like angry insects. That's the last of these villains. Now it's time to put an end to this wretched business with the goat. I agree. Almighty. I'm very good, thanks. Just relaxing after work now. Awesome, bud. How's everybody been? Very good. Doing very good, thanks, bud. I don't want to complain about menial things, so I'm doing great. That's all 12 souls. Hallelujah. Yeah, let's try not to die to a silly mosquito here. We're so close to done. Happy days are here again. We still haven't dealt with that troll. The goat paws the floor with a cloven hoof. You've returned. I was beginning to grow impatient. I would have thought patience to be one of your strong suits. But don't fret, I have brought you the last of your souls. Delicious, aren't they not? You know what to do. Shimmering sensations of the hawk wash over you. The nib of a quill scratching on parchment, coins clinking, the sharp snap of a closing padlock. Your eyes water at the smell of the hogs, grunting swine and buzzing flies. A cleaver falls onto a wooden block. Blood, bone, meat. A chill runs through your fingers as the stag sockets into the wall. Condescending laughter, schemes in the snow, pride, arrogance, hubris. Your mind sinks into shadow in the presence of the wolf. Soft footfalls padding through dried leaves, hot breath, big eyes, sharp teeth. The collected souls vibrate with incandescent intensity. They seem to melt into their recesses, boiling away into tiny pinpricks of starlight. Soon, nothing remains of them except 12 smouldering scorch marks on the stone wall. Ah, well done. That's that. Our contract is fulfilled. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Hang on. What about your end of the deal? You said you would return my memories to me. Did I? Well, perhaps I misspoke. You never really had any to begin with, my dear. What are you talking about? I just don't remember them. I woke up and met me. Yes, that sounds about right for your very first memory. What? But you told me that I brought the sleeping maiden to you, that I asked you to save her soul. Oh, what I meant to say is, she came to me. She asked me to save her own soul. But it's so very easy to get confused. You, her, really, what's the difference? Wow! I did not see that coming. I feel that I moved to Alaska a couple of months ago, and I've recently made the jump to PC. Alaska, dude, wow, that's a hell of a move. That's a really big move. And are you doing well? You, her, really, what's the difference? Dawning realization creeps over you like ice water. Her life was cut short, whether by the wolf's fangs or the hog's cleaver, or under the weight of a dozen other wrongs, I do not know. But in desperation she called out to me, so we struck a deal. I would save her soul in exchange for theirs, 1 for 12. But it's not like I could let her go and collect them herself. She needed to stay here, you see, as insurance. So what then? You created me, is that it? To collect those souls on her behalf? Well, I should say that she created you, snipped off a piece of herself to do it. It was all worked out in the contract, of course. And now that contract is fulfilled. Panned out nicely for everyone, I'd say. So if you, by which I mean she, ever need to get out of another bind, don't hesitate to give me a shout. Ta-ta for now. The room fills with a flash of blinding light. You blink and the goat is gone, leaving only a goat-shaped hole in the world. Slowly you turn to face the sleeping maiden. You feel sluggish and heavy. You take a strained step towards the gilded coffin. Your legs snap like dry twigs and you crumple to the floor. The cauldron is the last to fall. It resounds with a hollow clang as it bounces off the ground. Oh. You slowly open your eyes and see the vaulted ceiling of the hall. You raise your hand to touch the clear crystal surface of the gilded casket. The glass lid slides open effortlessly, and you swing your legs to sit up. The marble floor is smooth and cold under your bare feet. You stoop down to pick up a familiar metal cauldron. Slowly, memories come back at its touch. Wow. Wow! So you were saving your own soul the whole time? Thank you for playing Witchwood. Thank you for making it! That was so cool! What a nice ending! No credits? Alaska, is it cold? I'm doing very well, thanks. Just a bit, Moose. There's no credits! That's so odd. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's our credits. What a cool game! So you were basically saving your own soul by wronging the rights of other souls. Does that sound about right? That's all the credits! Oh, really short. Nice twist. I know. That was really, really cool. Guys, I really like this game. This is a great game. The learning curve in the beginning took a little bit, but once I got it, it was kind of alright. Now we're rolling type of thing. But really, what a cool game. I am very happy I played this. I know, right, Moose? This is a really good game. It's right up my alley as well. You guys know I love everything weird and dark and strange, and I love those types of things. So this to me was hit all the buttons. So that, guys, is the end of Witchwood. On that very high note, what a great way to end it. We'll be back next Wednesday with a new indie game. I'm actually going to tell you guys what it is, and if you'd like to go and have a look, you're welcome to. It's called Ikimu. And no, I'm not joking. Ikimu. So, has anyone played the new NMS update yet? I have no idea. Had no idea there was even an update till I got home from work and saw one had downloaded. So, I have not been able to play any of it yet because we have not received the update on PS4. Well, as far as I know, I've been playing this for 2 hours, a little more than 2 hours, so it's possible it may have dropped in the interim. I don't know. But up until the point where I started streaming, we had not yet gotten the update on PS4. But I did watch quite a few streams today, including Moose's and Beeblebum's. It looks phenomenal. There's some really great changes, some new additions that everyone is really happy about. It's finally the combat update that everyone's been waiting for. As soon as it does drop on my side, I will be doing some streaming on No Man's Sky. Got several pounds of spaghetti for dinner cooking. Several pounds! Who are you cooking for? Ikimu. Let me type it in the chat here. Ikimu. So that's what I'm going to start playing next week, Wednesday night. It does look really, really interesting. Again, it's like one of those indies I just thoroughly enjoy. So I haven't played it before, but what I've seen of it and the artwork and the playstyle, I did watch a couple of very short reviews on the game, and it looks like it's right up my alley. Anyway, guys, so that's going to be it for tonight. I've already run almost 25 minutes over my stream time, and Firestorm needs to come get his beauty sleep. I shall see you guys tomorrow night. What is tomorrow? Thursday. Ooh, that means we get to play more Sally Face. So, 8 p.m. CDT tomorrow, guys. Keep an eye out for Sally Face. And if during the day the No Man's Sky update does drop for PS4 and I can find the time, I may do an impromptu stream on No Man's Sky tomorrow during the day. I don't ordinarily stream on a Thursday afternoon. I usually only stream at night, but I may make an exception provided I have the time. Until then, guys, thank you everyone who came to watch. Thank you everyone who enjoyed the game. Um, I will be seeing you guys. You all know the drill. Have fun. Whatever you're doing, be safe wherever you are. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.